Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam, welcome to the channel y'all, on behalf of the doggies and myself, welcome y'all. So we are back for part 2. I have blasted out the motor, everything is now clean. The additional parts that I had to do in the previous video, I've done all them. So now we have to start putting this beast back together, which I'm dreading, basically. So, time to reveal what this vacuum looks like now. Are you ready? Because you will not believe it. Ta-da! Right, let's get you up. As high as you can go. Actually, let's do that. That's better. So, as you can see, these parts are clean. These parts are clean, said Tangina Baron. There are a couple of marks on them, but I will get that off. I used the pink stuff by Star Drops. Now you will get a dull finish on this because it does take it's sort of like a very fine kind of like sandpaper, if you know what I mean, in that stuff. So this will look completely different once I've polished it. But all the parts now look absolutely amazing. I can't get over it. It took hours to clean. Literally an hour and a half it took me to clean it. I want to take these parts out so that you can see. Now, you guys remember what the underneath looked like? Yes, that's what it looked like. And now... Oops. A little bit there. Da-da! What a difference a day makes. Well, actually 3 or 4 that I did this, but like I said, it does look very, very dull. So it will take a good polishing to get it back up to nice and shiny. But the inside now is all clean. So what I have to do is start putting this back together, which I'm absolutely dreading. So I'm going to be basically doing in reverse what I did to begin with, and to help me with that, I have the video here on my other phone. So I'm going to be watching the video that I made, and I'm going to be working in reverse. So I'm going to be watching part 1 myself from the end to see how to put this back together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in fast forward, because it's not going to be interesting putting it back together. I'll leave it on this kind of angle and I will do it in fast forward so that you guys can see it go back. Just before I start doing that, I noticed on here there's a date, which is the 19th of June 1984. So this goes back to the early 80s. So this might have been sort of like made in 84, this at 85, who knows, but it's got 1984, so now we know roughly what the date is. Right, okay, I'm not going to bore you anymore, let's crack on. Okay, so now is the test. I am going to hold this down with my bamboo stick, because that might jump. Let's try it. Actually, is that off? Hang on. Hang on. Let's try it off. Why is the on and off not working? Right, well, there's something obviously not right there, so I'll just keep persevering. Right, so it wasn't working. All the wires here are connected up correctly. But I thought, right, okay, let's have a look at this little board. And I thought, okay, that looks a little odd, that little resistor. So I'm just checking for continuity between this one on either side of the resistor. I gotta get this just right. And there's resistance, but then this one here, nothing. And it does look like it's gone, and there's no resistance between it. So I think this is broken, because this one's fine. See? But this one, no. So this tiny little resistor, I think it's a resistor, whatever it's called anyway, it's not working. So I am going to sort that out. Right, okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I have now fixed it. I replaced the I think it was what did I say it was called, the resistor, and put it back together. And now if I plug it in, there's on and off, and then the power increase. So there we go. Now that I know that it works, thank goodness, I can start putting it back together now. But like I've done, I will do it in fast forward, not to bore you to death. It's back together. Finally, it is back together. Oops. I've put a bag in there. I need to put a filter there. I need to put a replacement filter there. I know, but I've got a bag in there. Let's have a look, actually. That's a non-genuine one. I just wanted to see. See if I got a genuine one of them. Okay, because I got two here. This one, which is the GN, fits in, but it's a bit... But this one, the FJM, does seem to fit in a bit better. So I'm going to stick with that one. So I have got filters here that I found. Okay, so let's switch it on. Right, okay. That's not working, but I'm not sure how to do that, so... So whereas it doesn't sound absolutely, wow, that is amazing, it's a lot better than what it was. And at least it is now cleaned up. Oops. It is now cleaned up. So the last thing I have to do now on this is the polishing, because it's, even though it's very clean, it is very dull and patchy and really needs good polishing. So that's what I'm going to do next. So again, I'll be doing that in fast forward, because you've seen me do polishing a lot of times. So right, I'm going to crack on with the polishing. So there we go, my little whippersnappers. I've got my very thick, luxurious car cloth on it, and we've polished it and we've waxed it with some chemical guys. Or was it Auto Finesse? I can't remember. Yeah, Auto Finesse glaze. Okay, so it's time now for the reveal. Ta-da! Look at that shine. Now, I will put the pictures of the befores and afters at the end of this video. But it is now, it's quite heavy, lovely and shiny. That doesn't work. I don't know how to repair those, so I will come back to that at some point in the future. The cord. Plug her in. Sounds a lot better than what it was. So we have come to a bit of a dead end, to be honest. This isn't the end of the video, because I'm kind of stuck, because I only got the vacuum. I didn't get the hose or the wand or anything with it. That's all that I got was the body. So now that we have done that, I have gone online and I have bought a pattern part for the hose, the connectors and everything up to the handle, and then from the handle on I don't have the parts for it, but I want to be able to use the takeoff socket there and use a floor head, a power floor head. So I was searching through my parts and I came across this. So this is the SIBO wand that I have here, with the cable running all the way through it, which is really handy up to there. So what I'm going to do, I have ordered the wand and the hose and the connector. I am then going to retrofit a wire cable going from here into the socket, whatever you call it, through the hose, out through the handle. It's then going to connect onto this, which will then connect onto a ET or the ETH or the ET1 power nozzle that I have, so that I will be able to use it with power going through it, because I have this spare part. That is the theory. The first thing I'm going to do is when the hose arrives, I'll do a little quick demo with you, and then we will move on then to the bodge. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So the video has come to an end at the moment for me, because I have to wait a few days now for the other parts to arrive. Once they arrive, we will crack on. So I'll see you in a microsecond.